primary way to get your data.
Well, you just said the S word, so let's talk SharePoint.
It's the long 4-letter word.
It is. And I know from watching your coverage and reading you that you are very involved with the SharePoint framework.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's kind of something that we could talk about as a trend and something that I would like to hear you talk a little bit more about.
Sure. So what the SharePoint framework is that Microsoft the SharePoint team has really taken client-side development and they brought it first as a first-party citizen to the SharePoint platform. It's a better way for the SharePoint team, honestly, to let us extend SharePoint because they're not in charge of hosting our code and running our code, which has always caused a problem. So what's nice about it now is that they've built this framework. They call it first party and third party. Mm-hmm. So they use it to build their own stuff to extend to SharePoint, and then we can use the exact same thing. So if there's something deficient in it, we can get them to fix it or add it. They're doing it for themselves, but also for us as well.
Mm-hmm. Right. So what if you were going to give like your elevator pitch? What do IT pros and devs need to know about SharePoint framework?
Okay.
What's the 5-second, you got to know this?
So for developers, so I'll do each one.
Okay.
So developers need to know that this is just a standard, using standard open web technologies to be able to extend SharePoint. So you don't have to learn specialized stuff anymore like we had to. You had to have a ton of knowledge and everything. It was great for the training business for SharePoint developers in the past.
Yeah.
But that's one.
Okay.
For IT pros, I think that what they need to understand is that when you deploy a SharePoint framework customization to your environment, it's a full trust thing, meaning that code can do whatever the user that's logged in has access to do. So for instance, not to scare everybody, but I'll scare you. If I give you a web part and you go put it on your site and the CEO goes and hits the web part, there's nothing stopping my code from grabbing data from your personal documents, folders, or whatever, and SharePoint, and then emailing them or sending them somewhere else to outside of SharePoint. That's all handled by code reviews and stuff like that, but it is a full trust thing. It is not. Some people have this idea that once it's running on the client, then we're good, but that's not the case.
All right. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for spending the time, and I hope you enjoyed the conference.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.